Hey folks, have you ever wished you had a way to season your roast, your stews, your chilies, even your steaks, your pork ribs outside? Well, I got it for you. I have a brand new product called Toasted Arbol Pepper Paste. This is a great product for seasoning almost everything in your home. So let's go upstairs to my kitchen and I'll show you what we got. Hey folks, this is Mr. Phil from Alabama Hot Sauce. That's alabamahotsauce.com on the web. I'm here with you today to talk about a new product that I just launched on my website yesterday. And that product is Toasted Arbol Pepper Paste. Now, Toasted Arbol Pepper Paste is made from the very familiar Mexican Chili de Arbol pepper. This particular paste I launched the first time in my very first farmer's market. Unfortunately, I did not have the correct process authority to produce this and market it across state lines, so I only sold it at farmers markets. And I have to tell you, when I was able to make 12 or 24 jars and took them to the market, they always sold out. This toasted arbol pepper paste can be used in a variety of ways. The best way, I think, is to add this stuff, a teaspoon or two teaspoons, whatever you need, to chili, to soups, to stews of any sort. You could spoon it onto a roast before you put it in the oven. It would make a great marinade for that. In addition to that, this paste would work really, really good as a wet marinade for things cooked on the grill. Steaks, baby back ribs, pork shoulder, pork butt, anything you would cook on the grill. You can use it as a wet rub by simply spooning it on and spreading it on the meat, or you could combine this with your favorite dry rub. Use this as the binder, rub it on your meat, and then sprinkle your dry rub. Now, this is not horribly hot. It's not completely tame. I rate this as medium hot. So almost anybody could stand this. The most important thing is you get to control the amount of heat you put on your food. Now, I can understand clearly if this heat was a little too much for you, you just wanted a lot less, you can mix this with ketchup or mix it with anything else that you use in your recipe. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you what this paste looks like. Arbol pepper paste is absolutely beautiful. This jar has about 8 ounces, and I want you to see what this stuff looks like. This is premier paste. Now, I intentionally kept a lot of ingredients out of this. I could have flavored it with garlic. I could have flavored it with onion. I could have flavored it with a number of things. What I have in this is very simply, I'll read off the label. I've got dried chilies, vinegar, vegetable broth, kosher salt, citric acid, and xanthan gum. So I put in here only what was necessary to make this shelf stable and to make it maintain its color and its flavor. I left all the seasoning up to you, so you're free to put whatever amount of garlic you would like to put, whatever amount of black pepper you would like to put, but I've left this totally to you. I want to taste this and try to give you my impression of what this stuff tastes like. That is absolutely delicious. This has a little bit of a vinegar taste to it. You can clearly taste the arbol peppers. It's absolutely delicious. Used directly on food, it would be great. Used while diluted in some other object, like ketchup, would be absolutely great. This would be great for people who like ranch dressing and blue cheese dressing for dips and things like that, but would like to add a little heat. Put a spoonful or half a spoonful in that dip and mix it up. I want to tell you a little bit about how this was made. We are familiar with arbol peppers as being those peppers that we see in Hispanic grocery stores. They are usually in a big basket. They're completely dried out. While it's a red pepper, they've probably turned a little brown from being oxidized. But that is not what I used here. First, arbol peppers in their fresh state have a little bit of a bitter taste. I don't know why that is, but they don't have that floral, that citrusy taste that most hot peppers have. So I brought in from the southern part of Mexico, the prime growing area for arbol peppers. I brought in fresh arbol peppers, and first I lightly toasted them. I had a gigantic skillet on the stove at the kitchen. I put these things in there about 1.5 pounds at a time, and I toasted them until we just started to see a slight color change. Then, to get rid of the liquid of these peppers that I think has that bitter taste, I slowly dehydrated these in a baking oven, a rotary baking oven, a gigantic one, a walk-in oven. I slowly dehydrated these at a temperature of about 110 degrees until they were very leathery. To make a paste, you have to have a hydrated pepper. You can't make a paste out of a completely dry pepper. So I rehydrated these in freshly made, I made it right in my kitchen, my culinary kitchen, vegetable broth. We have a pepper that's dried. It's toasted. It was dried. It was rehydrated in vegetable broth. And when you eat a rehydrated chili de arbol in vegetable broth, it has a wonderful taste. I did ground these peppers, added the amounts of things I had to add to keep them shelf stable, citric acid and vinegar and xanthan gum to hold it together in the jar so it won't separate. And the result is this wonderful, wonderful dark red chili paste. And I'm telling you folks, this stuff is absolutely delicious. We have this for sale on our website currently. It's available to you now. I made a total of 165 jars of it. And I got to tell you, since I put it up on the website yesterday at, I think, noon, I've sold about 19 jars of it already on the web. So these might go quick, but I have a process in place to continue to keep this in stock. So this is going to be a standard stock item in the future. In addition to that, there's going to be one more with the same pepper, but it's going to have onion and garlic flavor in it. That will be several months down the road. But anyway, folks, there you have it. This is Alabama hot sauce, toasted arbol pepper paste. This stuff is delicious, has dozens of uses. You should have a jar or two of it sitting in your cupboard. All right, folks, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this presentation of this new product of mine. I would appreciate it greatly if you would subscribe to my channel. Subscribers help me a great deal. It tells YouTube that my channel is an important one, and it encourages them to pass my videos over to people they have not previously passed them on to. In addition to that, give me a thumbs up. Once again, that tells YouTube, hey, people like this guy's content. But most important, if you like my content, ring that bell, because that tells YouTube to notify you every single time I produce a new video. Folks, again, I want to thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Hey, folks, thank you for joining me. If you would, push the logo on the screen and subscribe to our channel. In addition, I've made a couple of video suggestions that I think you might enjoy. Press the links and give them a try. Again, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.